festival. Let's go! Join a Juve troop and enjoy the bacchanal.
Watch this! But what amazes my eyes is when them women start to get on bad. So are the men them who set and ready. Oh, and you come and sing this with me. No, no. I walk in on a body. I walk in on a body. A big body. A small body. A round body. I must be body. I walk in on a body. I walk in on a body. Yeah, yo. A big body. A small body. A round body. Hey, hey, hey. Show back your body, girl. Show it on a man. That's the way we jam. That's the way we jam. Show back your body, girl. Show it on a man. That's the way we jam. That's the way we jam.
This one is for all.
Yeah, well, we're ready.
Excuse me.
Hey, don't forget, man, it's now time for what we call
Oh my. What's
the sauce right here on WINNMedia Family 98.9. And as mentioned earlier,
Hi.
we got one of the kings in studio right now. The Power Monarch King, the man called Mr. Hype, already in studio. And don't forget, this show is powered by the St. Kitts Nevis Carnival Committee. Yeah, boy, I'm telling you, this is Last Slap. It's the last sponsored show for the Carnival Committee. So this is what we call Last Slap in the backyard. Last Slap in the backyard in 2022, baby.
In one voice, here we go. Struck back, balance party. Struck back, balance party. Struck back, balance party. Here we go. Here we go. Back, balance party. Struck back, balance party. Struck back, balance party. No middle section. Only concentration. Hi. Once again. Ja. Ja. Bringing all our friends to party. Drinking on from rum to whiskey. Dancing all night long to her favorite song. When she got that party man and them won't leave alone. She doing the flip the party. Posing with the loud capacity. Without she in the bed. Party is not yet. Crowds at garden more and more cause balance party just I enter. Here we go. Ja. Once again. Struck back, balance party. Struck back, balance party. Struck back, balance party. Middle section. Back, balance party. Struck back, balance party. Struck back, balance party. Oh my. What's that?
What a feel. Ladies in motion. Oh God, 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 what a
yeah, boy, we in the backyard. 12 minutes moving up on the hour for 5 o'clock. Whoa, na 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 na. Every last I hear that tune, I win so by. Ah, my mother's here, boy.
ladies in motion.
Show back your body, baby. It's Last Slap. Don't forget the show is powered by the St. Kitts Nevis Carnival Committee. It's Last Slap.
God, what a feel.
Last Slap, baby.
Ladies in
Oh, yes. Hey. Hey, if you want to see what's going on live in the studio right now, all you got to do is go to Win FM. That's WINNmedia SKN on Facebook and YouTube. You can also go to the Carnival, the St. Kitts Carnival YouTube page as well. You understand? And of course, for those of you who are live on my Instagram right now, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, baby.
So push it back
and you will see. Shove back your body, girl.
Shove back your body, girl.
Hey.
Shove back your body on me. Oh God, what a scene now. Ladies in motion. Shove back your body, girl. Shove back your body, girl. Shove back your body on me. Said I could really whine and I could really grind. So push it back and you will see. Shove back your body, girl. Shove back your body, girl. Shove back your body on me. Said I could really whine and I could really grind. So push it back and you will see. Come again, ladies. Now take it low and take it lower. Oh my gosh, and even lower.
You build up, share the live, baby. Share the live, share the live. We got Mr. Hype in the studio, baby. And we're gonna be chatting with Mr. Hype right now.
Said I could really whine.
We're gonna be chatting with the king.
So push it back and you will see.
We got the king in the studio, baby. So we're gonna be talking with the king just now.
Shove back your body on me.
Oh yes.
Said I could
Really whine, really grind. So push it back and you will see.
come again.
Hey!
Now take it low. Put up and take it lower. Hey, down and take it lower. Hey, and so much lower. Lord, truly, slow down the game and slow it down. Hello? Fini pour mettre ça, ça au pas espérer. Fini danser avec moi, après les choses à la tout le monde. Hey! La musique a commencé, à nous aller chanter. La musique a commencé, à nous aller sauter. Musique là tout le monde danser. Musique là tout le monde sauter.
Musique là tout.
Tout le monde danser. Musique là tout. Allons, tout le monde sauter. On y va. Allons. Allons. Quitte musique la porteur, quitte musique la moteur,
Hey!
fini par antiquité,
Yeah, what I'm telling you, baby.
fini sur quoi tout doux. La musique a commencé, à nous aller chanter. La musique a commencé, à nous aller danser. Musique là tout le monde danser. Musique là tout le monde sauter. Musique là tout le monde danser. Musique là tout.
Okay, as promised, man, as promised, in the studios of WINNFM 98.9, we got the king himself, the man called Mr. Hype. Yeah, I'm telling you. So it's gonna be vibes, it's gonna be vibes, it's gonna be vibes, it's gonna be vibes. Hey, Mr. Hype, good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Hold on, let me make sure the people can hear you properly. Yeah, man. Come in again, Hype. Come in, let me make sure I can hear you. Okay, then good. I hear you nice and proper. Hey, good afternoon to the king of officially, you know, look, I don't know if we should shake and I don't know if we should bow. I don't know how to greet the king.
Just the normal casualties. We're off the stage now.
Uh-huh.
So, it's bittersweet, but you know, this ain't the first time, this ain't the second time.
Uh-huh.
So you know the feeling. You've
Yeah,
been
yeah,
there,
yeah. I
you've
know,
been
I know.
there,
I
you
know how we
walk
go.
this
I know how we go.
road.
I know how we go. I know how we
So,
go. I know how we go.
Man, it's amazing though. It's
Yeah, definitely. So, how has it been though? Like since you've left the stage and walk out with crown and them kind of thing, and so like how?
honestly, since the competition, since December, it's been nothing but rest.
Yeah.
Rest and relaxation, because we spent the last months leading up to December just constantly practicing and preparing, and so we would have put in so much work, so much energy, so much effort that after the final show there's so much more happening still and after the show, but that time has been some time to really just rest and celebrate as well. The feeling is good. The feeling is really nice, because everywhere you go, people congratulating you, people telling you what they enjoyed most about the performance, the presentation, the show, the music. And then, you have your mixed reviews. Everybody telling you what they didn't like and what could have been different and what they thought.
And them I feel like they're right. They're like,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
They always.
I like to listen. I like to listen a lot, because sometimes I go back home and I sit and I say, okay, well, maybe I should try that next time, or maybe I should think about that. But it's so different. Me being on the stage and them being out there just saying these things. It's a total different bargain when you get on the stage and you got to perform. There's so much people telling you. Even before the show, people telling you, boy, make sure you do this and make sure you bring on this person and you make sure you bring on that. And,
boy, look,
and then
people don't understand it's pressure. Yeah,
it's
pressure.
a lot,
like
it's a lot.
It's pressure from your own team, and then it's pressure from like the fans, like people who are supporting you, who want to see you succeed. People who want to see you win. It's like pressure, and sometimes that pressure does help, and sometimes that pressure could be too much.
It does a lot for you sometimes. It's good. It really boosts you. It really pushes you. And like even sometimes if you're preparing your presentation and you might hear somebody say something that you could add, and maybe you already have it there, but you just say, okay, man, I could make it even greater based on what they're saying, based on what they tell you. So it's good still. It's good to always have that extra push, that extra input, basically.
But how was it like leading up to the show though? Like, how was that preparation? I mean, everybody prepared differently. Everybody prepares differently. Some people need like couple months. Some people need a whole entire year to plan certain things. But how was that for you?
For me, I think I can remember for many years I always say, boy, I don't feel like we have enough time to prepare between the time when you're going to the finals to the actual date of the finals.
You done that one already.
But what I've learned, and I got to give kudos to all the soca artists who do this every year. We still make it happen. As much as sometimes it seems like, boy, how in heaven's
we ain't got
name
enough time.
we're going to pull off this in... You could say 1 week, because you can't even look at the week of the show, because the week of the show is when you're making your final, making sure your pants tight enough.
You're tweaking wardrobe and so,
But we pull it off. We managed to pull it off. It's challenging, I tell you. Many sleepless nights of practicing. Sometimes I finish practicing the evening with dancers and other persons who gonna be on stage with you. I go home, fall asleep for 5 minutes. By 2 o'clock, I back up practicing again. So it never ends, but it builds you. It builds character. It helps to make you a more rounded individual and artist. So I wouldn't complain. It's rough. It's challenging, the time. But it only makes you greater, I think.
Yeah, true. What so what can we expect from Mr. Hype moving forward though? Like what can we expect within this reign? I mean, this is not your first time being a king. If my memory serves me right, I think this would be your fourth crown now, right?
4, yeah.
Yeah, your fourth crown now. So what can we expect?
Well, just more hype, more excitement.
Pun intended.
Yeah, Yeah, definitely more hype, definitely more high energy, more humor, more twists, more suspense. Just about everything that we bring to the stage every year, times 100 this time. This year was no easy feat. There were a lot of artists in the competition with a lot of solid songs. People who came with the A+ game to the finals, and I mean, from the start of this thing, it was challenging. From the day you submitted your song and you hear 50 people entering, 40 and 30 there. It was no easy game, but I'm a seasoned veteran in this thing, so like I understand what it takes. I understand what's necessary. We study the rules and the criteria year after year, so we know what's expected on the stage, on and off the stage. We know what to do to prepare and to make sure that you go out and you perform, you deliver well. Performance. Like, I don't know. Some years ago, I remember Pinocchio was hosting the show. And every chance this man he was saying performance. And
matters.
I distinctly remember that. And yeah, you got to bring it on the stage. It's no game when you're out there. And I don't know if anybody out there listening who know Mick Stokes are close to Sister Sensia, but I can remember years ago, even before I did Soca Monarch, doing some work with Mick Stokes, and he was preparing us for a Caribbean Song Festival competition, and he would always say, when you go out there, the stage is yours. Do what you got to do. The whole stage is yours. Don't take on a band, nothing nobody say, nothing nobody thinking. You just go out and perform and do what you got to do. And this man used to walk around the whole room, the whole yard, his backyard sometime, saying, this is the stage and this is yours. Do what you got to do. You got 5 minutes, you got 10 minutes to shine, just shine.
Yeah, do it.
That's what I come out and do every year. And
sometimes
you lose. You don't always win. You don't always win. And that's a lesson. It's bittersweet, and a lot of people don't like to hear it or experience it. But I don't get me tail pack cut a lot of times. Me ain't win all the time. Me ain't always enter and win. I done had many years that, for whatever reason I didn't win. But you go back and you learn and you re-examine, you look at where you may have fallen short, and you just take the time to prepare and rebuild yourself. Rebuild yourself and prepare for the next time to come back and share licks.
Look, right? It's funny that you mentioned that, because, like, persons have been asking me, like, bye. And I don't want to answer the question. And the reason why I don't want to answer the question is because I keep telling people that it is competition. And you must have competition.
Yeah.
You will meet competition in a competition. And so, like, this is not the first time I have missed a crown. For those who don't know, Mr. Hype done washed me out in 2017. So it's like...
What means 17? Many remember.
17 is when they brought both segments together.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What song was that time?
I think it was Crazy People. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Crazy People
so
was
like,
crazy song.
So I missed the crown by 10, 10 or 11 points. In 2017. So this is not the first time I've missed a crown. So I mean, these things do happen in competition.
All the time, man. All the time. You win some, you lose some, and losing or missing the mark or missing the crown, like you said, it serves to just help you to grow. You got to look at where you think you fell short, and you got to just build. And then also, to not because you win a crown, it means that you must relax. You got to work 10 times or 100 times harder to maintain it.
Remember, you is the target now. When you have the crown, you use the target.
Everybody coming after you. And then you're not even leading up to the show. When you are the king, everybody else who come in to meet you, creating a vibe, they billing the on every radio station, while sometimes maybe you're just sitting down waiting for them and that kind of stuff. So
exactly.
you got to push yourself and do
But
what
you
you got to do.
But you know that I does always think about that. Like I find that whenever you're raining and stuff like that, I find that your strategy needs to be different.
Yeah.
Because you find that persons who have to go through the eliminations and stuff like that, I find that their songs just always get the edge, especially if there is not a singing semifinals. You know, well, and even then, you are not a part of the singing semis either. So it's like
yeah, so
they
it's
get
almost like you're in the background.
yes,
and
they get a lot of push.
they're out there, but then you know we always say it year after year. The onus is on the artist to find ways to get your
Song out there,
your music out there. Let everybody know by yes, I am the king, and this is what I'm doing. Make sure I listen. Command. Use your kingliness or whatever you wanna call it, your royalness, and just make sure that your music and your presence is out there. You got to stay relevant amidst all the noise and all the everything else that's happening. So, but yeah, it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling to know that all the hard work that you put in, it paid off, and you could just relax now and just enjoy your rain.
No, I know that you're a man who is into visuals and stuff like that. Will we be seeing anything visual from Mr. Hype?
Yeah, actually, we were hoping to put some things out even before the finals, and leading up, basically days before the finals. We were hoping to complete that project, and I'm hoping that the production people and all the people responsible for that project is out there listening to me now. That we definitely got to get back up on it.
This year sound like you're on the backlog time now.
Yeah. But you see, everybody was really busy during the season, and every time we set a plan and a date, it get pushed back and now the show is over. But still, I know people are looking, listening, and waiting and hoping to see and hear what it is we were working on. So definitely gonna wanna put that there into overdrive now that things are slowed down a bit. And
Look, you have always been able to come up with some really, really creative videos for your songs and stuff like that. And I know that persons look forward to it because it's humor.
yeah,
The humorous side of it is like, boy, I want to see what Mr. Hype gonna do in this video.
For us, I don't know. People, I got friends. I don't know if they're listening right now, but they always say, "Boy, you can't take life serious." Cause I like a good humor. I like a little joke now and again, and I always try to think outside of the box. I don't wanna be doing something that someone else did, something that's repeated. So yes, you might get ideas and inspiration from other things you watch on TV or you hear, but visuals for me is everything, and like I want to draw on an experience I had just yesterday. I was on 4th Street with a friend and a lady passed, and she said, "Boy, I had a really rough time in December, but just that song and things that I saw online from your bubble song, the image and different things," she said it did wonders for her. She said she was stressed. She said she was depressed. And music, it changes and it heals just about everything. So I'm happy to know that I'm in a position to create music and visuals that people could appreciate, things that could actually change people's lives and their day, the year, whatever it is. I'm thankful that I'm in a position to affect change like that in that way. So.
All right. So are we going to get anything new in terms of music production from Hype before we see Mr. Hype on stage again? Before Mr. Hype has to defend his title.
Definitely. I don't know about you as an artist, but there are many times we sit down to work on music, and sometimes it don't make it to the end. We might stop, we might put it down, we might say, "No man, not this for this year, next year, or the year after we work on that." Well, there are a number of songs, a number of music that we've started working on over the previous years, and I think for this year we wanna jump back in on them and just finish this song like Carlos said. So, but then it's so funny because we don't even know when we're gonna have a full carnival again.
Bye. That's the next thing there, bye.
I know a lot of people probably, like a lot of artists and bands probably looking and saying, man, are you going to spend all this money and invest in producing this and doing this, and then we don't have anywhere to showcase it.
You don't have the avenue for it.
Exactly. I mean, there are the virtual shows, but that could only go so far.
Yeah, true.
Nothing beats the live club and the pack venues and all that kind of stuff.
Bye.
So, but yeah, definitely gonna be doing some music and different projects. Throughout the year leading up to the big show again. So.
And you know what's funny, me boy? Like, I have a song called Spread Out, right? And it's funny, you just mentioned that sometimes you sit down to do songs and they don't make it they don't make it to the end or even get to release within the year.
But go ahead.
Look, people, for those of you who don't know, right? That beat, right? That was actually one of your beat,
I was wondering what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
Because I actually have a song on that same rhythm.
Yeah.
We started working on a song, and the name of that song was Pum Pum Shots. Well, Pum Pum Shots, and it's funny, man. Like we had that music, we started doing work. We felt like we were stuck, so we stopped. And then I know you got on the beat, and you finish a whole song.
Yeah, exactly, boy. Well, look, and it's funny, me boy, because I finished that song within an hour, me boy.
Man, and I was going for days and weeks and months.
Within an hour, me boy, and that song came out to be a very, 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 very good song. Like, people love that song up to this day, So it just goes to show that,
Still, listen. I got a friend, right? Every year this man say, make sure this is the year you finish that song, the Pum Pum Shot song, and the same beat, Because it just the little bit that we recorded was sweet. I mean, producer, if you're listening, we got to finish that one. I tell you so every year after year after year.
You said producer. Yeah. He said producer because, yes, it's his brother is the producer and the beat.
Yes. So, man, because you bring back something for real. You bring back up something because I can remember when you did yours and you finished yours, I was like, what the hell? And we can't finish this. And it was just as good. Good music, good rhythm, good beat, everything.
Look,
so
and the whole thing is that wasn't planned, me by. Like, it wasn't a plan. It wasn't a plan, I went by your producer. I went by your producer. And it's like, while there, play the beat and sound,
That's him,
we in there, he said, I got this year, he said, I'm supposed to be doing something on this year, but you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it look like we stuck. So if you come up with something, then let me run. So, cool, boom, 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 start to spit off a little thing, then I was like, but record.
I think I definitely, I don't know what else to do or what else to say to push him to finish it. But we're gonna get on top of it. He probably listening. He probably tune out. I don't know. But if you're listening, we got to finish this one, okay?
Yeah, right. But definitely, I'm looking forward to hear what Mr. Hype is going to be coming with during the course of the year, because I feel like even though we are not sure, we are not certain as to when we are going to get a full-blown carnival, like you mentioned, I still feel like we owe it to the fans, we owe it to the fans to give them something to listen to, and as an artist, I don't think that we should just sit down and just depend on carnival only, because there are persons out there who look forward to the material that we bring to, like you said, sometimes our music help them through certain situations,
that's true.
So we have a responsibility, as simple as it may seem. We have a responsibility.
Keep doing what we're doing. I don't know if you experience this, Ruckus, but sometimes working on music and creating, sometimes it could be challenging, it could be rough. Sometimes you don't even feel the drive to continue doing it. Or sometimes you just feel, man, I need a break. But there ain't no break in this. Ain't no break, because you walk around the corner and you hear somebody say, hey, Mr. Hype, my daughter like your song.
Yeah,
hey, Mr. Hype, me know you, but me daughter, my son always talking about you. And these people listen and look forward to these things. I go to a place the other day to perform, and there's this older lady there, like minutes to 12, and she say, I ready to go home when you're done performing. She sit down there all night from 7 o'clock, and she wait. She says she waiting to hear walk it, and she waiting to hear choke something. And I like, but miss that song from since 2013. She said, yeah, but I waiting
You stop
still,
there.
you know?
You stop there
So,
talk when you
like,
want to talk.
People actually sit down out there and they're waiting. They're listening to hear what next. Every year people say, I don't, probably you experience the same thing, but every year people say, what you coming with? I'm waiting for you. I want to hear what you're bringing this year, you know. I want to see what you're going to do.
You know, look, like, you know, and
I
I don't even think that it just happened to you, my boy. Like, you know, there are, like, okay, I went to this event the other day, and I think it was Dijo was supposed to perform, right? And I mean, he had a bunch of girls outside, my boy, you know, and like, I think they went somewhere because apparently, you know, Dijo was performing a little later. When they came back, Dijo had just done perform by me by the
mix.
The girls like, they want to cry. They want to cry. Look, then girls like, Lord, we up here all night. Walk out, we come here, Dijo perform. And we only went down the road and come back. And the man done perform. They miss them and say, but we money waste. Imagine that. They say the money waste after one artist, my boy. So that just goes to show, like, people look forward to our material, especially in a live setting. You know?
And we got to keep bringing it. I don't see any reason to stop. It might be rough sometimes, fellas out there listening and ladies, but you got to persevere. You got to push through.
Definitely.
You got to push through.
Definitely. Well, Mr. Hype, I want to thank you very much for coming through, you know, and just chopping it up with us.
King Hype.
Sorry, Your Royal Highness. King Hype.
Yeah, we ain't coming down right now. We ain't coming down just yet. Well, you know, it's an honor, man, and a privilege. It's an honor, and it's definitely a privilege to be here in the backyard. I was invited here already, and I sit down and I wait and I wait.
And then you had to turn off.
Open door for people to come in, and everybody else come in here except me, and then I had to leave. But hey,
yeah,
I'm
man,
back
we understand.
and I'm open. Anytime you invite me, I'm here, man. I definitely will come.
Yeah, man. I mean, we have a lot of shows planned for this year, you know. So whenever you have your fresh material and stuff like that, you know, we hope that you make the backyard your home of choice.
Home, yeah. Run to the backyard. Bring a drink. I got to bring a drink.
No, man.
Barbecue sauce,
man,
something for the grill.
Well, this segment is called This Sauce. So whenever you come in, just bring some sauce. That's it. Just bring the sauce and we're good to go.
Okay, then, I got you.
But thank you very much for passing through. Again, this show is sponsored by the St. Kitts Nevis Carnival Committee. And we have like 15 minutes remaining, you know, so King, you know, if you want to hang with us until 6 o'clock, it's up to you. You know.
Cool. Me on the way to go, so I can just chill in the backyard.
All right, then. So we're going to get Your Royal Highness in the studio until 6 o'clock. No. Watch it, wait. Whenever people win crown, and so you got to give them the Jews, me boy. You understand? You got to pay them the Jews. You understand? Because these things only last a year, and only if you could repeat, you could get it again, you know. You understand? So enjoy the year. Enjoy the year.
But you know, once a king, always a king. Eh?
Well, hype don't go in culture, man. So, you know what I mean? And I don't learn my lesson too, so I don't learn my lesson in 2015, boy.
Nevis is something, boy. It's something to it, because if they're for you, eh?
But
they ain't for you. Don't
The
care
man,
how hard you come.
the man, I may want nobody feel away, but by I learned my lesson in 2015 by the Father's Year.
Well,
I learn.
You did the show over there that year
Yeah.
or something?
Yeah. I learn, man.
What that was like, boy. I never did it. What that
learn.
experience was like.
Bye. I mean, look, like, I guess it's because you are on another island, you know. Even though it's so close, it's like a lot of things are different, you know. It's like, whereas when you're in St. Kitts, and I guess it's because you're familiar with the people and you're familiar with who you can go to get certain things. You know, like, it's different there because you might not know the people that you can contact to get certain things done. And, you know, sometimes you don't want to do something in St. Kitts and then have to travel over to Nevis with it and them kind of things. And so, like, you would really prefer if you can get things done on the ground, you know. And so I find that sometimes that, you know, that does be like the disadvantage, you know, like if you're not well connected to know how to get certain things done, you know, like you are already 3 steps
But
behind.
that was 2015, you say. So that was 7 years ago. So
right.
you ain't got an excuse for this year.
Yeah,
You're better connected now. You're done with a few calls over here. So
No. I look. I've actually said that I just might do it again. You know, I just might do it again. I feel like I have a little more connection in Nevis, you know, seeing that some of my team is from Nevis now, you know, so, you know, I probably could dabble in the show, you know, but I may never gonna do it still, you know, but
it's funny because I can remember a year we actually did a song for Nevis, but I don't even know what happened. We didn't go we didn't forward with entering the competition, but we had a really interesting song that year. I mean, it goes right back to what we said, man. So much music there on the back burner, so definitely throughout the year we're gonna be working on the other music and putting stuff out there for sure.
Yeah, man, definitely. Well, watch, you know, we're going to chop up some tunes right now with a man called DJ Dangles. Because DJ Dangles in the backyard, not Jerry today. You understand? Jerry take a back seat. So, yeah, man, we're going to kick off with the bubble. Yeah, man. Let we bubble in the backyard. Let me bubble in the backyard.
Okay. Red blood. Are you raising a point of order? Are you sit down and listen? Sit down and listen. When we getting back on the road, we don't know. When we getting back in the bed, we don't know. When we gonna see the wine again, we don't know. When Scotty gonna mix another rum punch, we don't know. Bubble, one thing we know, we want back with cannibal. Yes. One thing for sure, we need back with cannibal. Yes. People get better pants dressed so.
Man, so you want when Scotty gonna mix another one punch here, boy. I believe this is the year Scotty gonna mix another punch. I believe this is the year for that. I make you why I say, but I'm drinking that punch there. Me not dead from it. Me ain't dead from it then, and me ain't gonna dead from it now. Hey! In a bubble!
Black off the beach, in a bubble! And watch the girl them bubble! Watch the girl them bubble! When we go down and mash up the town, we don't know. When we go till the sun go down, we don't know. Ball up the streets again. We don't know. What if cannibals sail on the ark again? We don't know. Bubble, one thing we know, we want back with cannibals. Yeah. One thing for sure.
Yeah, but you're listening to your Royal Highness.
Cannibals.
The man called Mr. Hype. The Power Man King, baby.
They wanna play my.
We in the backyard.
All day, all month, all year. But still you take the mask out of sugar, man.
Let's go.
Yeah, CPL in a bubble.
Bubble. Hey, watch your way. Hey. Hey, King Hype, let me tell you something, right? You see that bubble thing there? Or watch it, right? That there became our slang from time the song release, eh? Right? But yeah, bubble. Look, right, look. It's like anything happen me by. Anything happen to town me by. You see a man fall on the road? Bubble. Yeah, telling you me boy, that day became a slang as simple as it look me boy. Bubble.
Oh, you sit down and listen. Sit down and listen. Bubble. Yeah, that there. Volume.
What they say? They say this is the road march. They say this is the unofficial road march for Sugar Mass 50. Laga. Hey, everybody, hey, oh, you could imagine, right? Cameraman Molly come out and start to rock crowd. Me father's here, boy. Who would have ever thought that Molly would have been rocking crowd for Carnival and so? Are you crazy? But the show bad. They said this is the unofficial road march. Sugar Mass 50 had some real sexy tunes in the vibe. Tunes like this here that did not make it to the finals. But some bad tunes, some bad tunes.
Hey, I in a jam. Hey, I need a hand. Hey, I need my fans to help me find a baseline. Hey, I in a jam. Hey, I need a hand. Hey,
the sound of that called Delhi Ranks out of the core band in Nevis, baby. This one is called Bass and Waist. Let's go, let's go. Them tune gonna make it finals in the vibe. But the tune them bad.
Get your bass.
Let's go.
Ready, no bass. I waist, no bass. I waist, fix up your face, no bass. I waist, no bass. I waist, bring up the bass line. Bring up your waist. I ring up the bass. Ring up the bass. I ring up the bass. Ring up your waist. I ring up the bass. Ring up your waist.
Somebody tell Timo, boss the girl. survive. Even though we in lockdown, we have to fight to stay alive. We may be young.
Hey, this show was a road march contender, you know.
Divided we are weak, but
This show was a road march contender. Just me.
no last lap.
Right behind.
One, but we got to
Right behind of Logan by the man Molly. This was another road march contender. Trust me, boy.
outside.
This show is sweet.
Listen to this one.
Hey, Pino.
You understand?
Hey, Blade. Sing for them.
Man a lion, king of the jungle. Entertainment shop,
Hold
now
on,
we
now.
host.
Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up.
You know, going in nobody house,
Tell her about that tune, you're sweet.
nobody car, phone.
We in the backyard.
Shouldn't be locked down. But you ain't locked down again.
Freedom jungle. Somebody tell Timo, boss the girl. Free me. Free my people. No. In this pandemic, we're just trying to survive. Even though we in lockdown, we have to fight to stay alive. We may be young, but you can call us Gideons. Divided we are weak, but we don't always fight as one. No juve, no last lap, no 5v1, but we got to stay strong. People everywhere, all over the place in quarantine. 14 days at down, no outside, that is what they need. Listen to this one, we gon' make you understand. And when we touch the road and play the whole place a tremble. Man a lion, king of the jungle. Entertainment shut down, now we whole life a crumble. Man a lion, king of the jungle.
Hey, we got 5 minutes now.
Man,
We got 5 minutes to go.
Man a lion, king of the jungle. Cannot get no fit for one, tell us stay humble. Man a lion, king of the jungle. Now we touch the road and play the whole
This one original, this one a hot. Introducing this and you up on the block. First time we take a shot.
Let me talk about the boom boom. Let me talk about the boom boom on the rocks now, boy.
But that oi makes my heart go boom boom boom. Makes me feel so damn good. We have to sing it out now. Oi makes my heart go boom boom boom. Makes me feel so damn good. We have to sing it out. Let's go. I hear you this, I hear you that. You got to go up on the block. I hear you this, I hear you that. You need to try some of that. Boom boom on the rocks. Boom boom on the rocks. Boom boom on the rocks. Boom boom on the rocks.
Hey, what on, hey, watch it now. Let me tell you something, right? You see that tune there, right? You see that tune that called bounce, but that tune there, hey, but that tune there road. Hey, that go squeeze.
Oh God. I tell her you so you know, but they don't hear. They don't. I wish I had a voice, so me not have to say nothing twice. See what now? 2020 bus with a bus. Every day the matters get to us. Me girlfriend want a breeder, so the pressure could ease up. So she said she coming, she coming, she coming, she coming, she coming, she coming, she coming.
She coming down for the carnival.
The carnival, the carnival, coming over the carnival, the carnival, the carnival. Placed in Oklahoma, working on she diploma. Here in Miami, taking care of she auntie. Money in Tola, locked down with Corona. Money in Taiwan.
But that tune there bad. You tune again, you tune again, you tune again.
So we could bounce, 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 bounce. They say you bounce it left to left to left, bounce it right to right, bounce it left to left to left, bounce it right to right. They say you everybody, ladies must say, Tisha must say. Hey, somebody give a pianist to the because turn up the place right now. We only got
And here comes the sound of the man called T-Bone.
6 more minutes to the call.
T-Bone.
Let's go! Walk up mad before the task force come. Walk up mad before the task force come. Walk
Yeah, about the the first runner-up. First runner-up in the Power Monarch, the man called T-Bone. With this one called Task Force.
Yeah, man, I feel the pain. You better take the paracetamol. What really going on? 1 year later, and the case ain't come up yet.
Still in jail. Still in jail.
Tell them open up the country, we want to have a welfare.
Hey, make a turn a lie, right? T-Bone surprised me with the performance for the power. T-Bone surprised me with the performance for the power. Me father's here, boy. Hey! Hey, hype. T-Bone was rubbing you here. T-Bone, watch here. T-Bone was rubbing you in the power here. Me father's here, boy. When I see T-Bone performance, I just said, cheese. Well, some problems in the park, you know. Yeah.
Don't care. But Mom, what will we do? Just work up hard until the task force come.
Hey, somebody give up here this thing in everybody. Turn up the place right now. We only got 6 more minutes to the call. 6 more minutes to the call. Come. Let's go. Walk up hard before the task force come. 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 Yo, Timon, you know, yeah, me turn up a bandstand. Me walk here. Yeah, man, I feel the pain. You better take the paracetamol. What really going on? 1 year later, and the case ain't come up yet. Still in jail. Still in jail. Tell them open up the country, we want to have a welfare. Still in jail. Still in jail. He can't come and tell me that he can't make the sugar here. Still in jail. Still in jail. And Juni Labor tell me that freedom can't pay the bill. Still in jail. Still in jail. When they gonna let us out? When they gonna let me out? When they gonna? 'Cause we just wanna party. I tell me granny that we all don't set to come off the mask for the big yet but she laugh. Timothy, you a doggy. I take the vaccine and me.
This is part of the song alone. What I say, and it's your creative.
Lord,
Timothy, you a doggy.
to keep up on the queue, I have to do the most. I have to the publisher from the task force. She say, Lord, Timothy, you a doggy.
Yo, so we got some fans and some friends of WINNMedia Family.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so there's some fans and some friends of the backyard show of Mr. Hype that out there listening right now, and they say definitely got to make a special mention to Nisa out there in Texas. The Ras, we call her. She was just here for Carnival. She didn't miss any Carnival event. So she's out there still, and this is like Carnival all over for her again. So definitely got to big her up. She out there watching the backyard show. Big up everybody else out there listening hotel. Make sure you tune in and check out the backyard show. Yeah, we love you and we appreciate you.
Well, by Hype, it can make it you just shut down the show because it's now 6 o'clock. But you know what? We're going to squeeze.
Big up everybody.
We're going to squeeze 2 more. Let me go down, go squeeze 2 more. We got again! You want it to know? You want it to know? Right up in the hole, right up in the hole. They want it in the hole, right up in the hole. She want it to chill, right up in she. She want it to chill, right up in the. They don't get ready to touch the soul. Them gyal are like good morning she. Lord, get ready to touch the soul. Them gyal are like good morning she. Hey, dangers, tell them in a why. This when Masters van reaching in the pub. Hey, a pub sweet yeah. If you never witness a pub jam, hey, you got to witness a pub jam for yourself. Dangles tell them they got to witness a pub jam for themselves. You understand? A pub jam is a different kind of jam. You understand? Yeah, we loose. Loose in the pub. Hey! today. Until we meet again, which will be next week, Saturday, for another edition of what we call the Backyard Show, right here on Win FM 98.9. Don't forget, this segment was brought to you by the St. Kitts Nevis Carnival Committee. Yes, they are the sponsors of the sauce right here on Win FM 98.9. Who did say that's walking in the studio? Volume. Hold on. Who is walking in the studio? Volume. Gabi Moy, man, Gabi Moy, you're coming here with your camera. The show done, but come in still. Let's say the unofficial road march king. You understand? So we got kings in the studio here. You know why? You always say it right. Hold on. So we got some kings in the studio. We got your Royal Highness, even called Mr. Hype, who is the power king, and the unofficial road march king just walking in the studio. Watch here. I was just talking about you here.
I was listening.
I was just talking about you, the man. I said, bye. Imagine Molly, the cameraman, turning up crowd. The man rooting crowd. The man going on stage and mashing up crowd and so. This, look, watch here, right? Whenever people get a call, they never get a call in your vibe. My father's your vibe. Hey, look, Molly.
Is this man saying he coming enough?
Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Molly done, watch here. Molly done tell me that lock table. Molly done tell me, Lucas, I'm coming in the ring. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. And me and you one in you now. I'm coming. You understand? But look, right, on the backyard show, I just want to officially say thank you to WINNMedia, because he was actually the one that started off the visuals for the show. Mm-hmm. He was the one that started off the visuals. When I went to Molly and I said, bye, Molly, bye. I want to do something on Win FM, and I want to do it like the last Saturday in every month. Molly said, bye. What do you mean? Every last Saturday.
That can't work.
But I can't work every Saturday. Every Saturday. You got to do it every Saturday. I said, but Molly, if I got enough content to do it every Saturday, man, if I got enough artists and so to come through on the show every Saturday, I want to say, bye, but season come on. Artists coming show, music going to release, man gonna come show. Well, bye. It reached to the point where we got to turn back people. We got to show every Saturday, we got to turn back people because we got too much. Sometimes we end up with 5 and 6 people in the studio, and we're going overtime like today. Gone overtime and so because so much people on the show and everybody wanna do in the backyard. You understand? So Molly, thank you very much for for starting us off and giving us the visuals. And I know you're gonna be on board with us in 2022, but this time around we're doing it every last Saturday because the year just start. We ain't got enough content, we ain't got enough artists and so to just have a performance every Saturday. So the last Saturday, and guess what? We're going to start off the first Saturday in this month with Dijo. I'm calling it out now. We're going to start off with Dijo. Dijo going to come and give us an hour performance. No. The last Saturday in this month, I say, yeah. You say first. Oh, sorry. So, well, the first Saturday meaning the first live performance Saturday, which could be the last Saturday in this month. It is going to be Dijo. I am going to announce it now. I'm going to set it up. And I hope they say yeah. But we're going to get DJ in here to deal with the ladies. We want the soca side of DJ this time around. We want the dancehall R&B style of DJ this time around, But, Molly, you in the backyard now, and we want to officially say thank you very much and congratulations on your road march.
Road march. PK, big up yourself.
Hey. We got a voice note here, we could play. No. Hey, Auntie Eva, voice. Let me hear that voice note here. Let me hear what's going on with the voice note. Let me hear.
Everywhere now. How we end up this is how we end up there in the show. Me see that boy there.
Backyard jam, Molly there.
Yeah, me really.
Hold on,
I tell you, Molly that be everywhere now. How we end up this is how we end up there in the show. Me see that boy there. Everywhere me see him. Yeah, me really. Wow.
But he come like she ain't hear what the man say. You understand? Anyway, action going on. Molly boy right there. In the backyard, Molly there. Anyway, Molly, watch it. And the man is busted. Watch you. Me ain't even know who lay in the man here. Who lay in mean? Oh, it's hype. Oh, because I hear saying, right? Hey, who just laying Molly? How Molly get in the studio and they do a lock? Yeah, but Molly, again, congratulations on your road march, my boy, on the unofficial road march. I don't see you on Facebook making a claim for it, you know. So here in the backyard, we giving you the road march, my boy.
I take it.
Yeah, we giving you the road march. It's you one, my boy. Like, there wasn't no other song out there that get more airplay, you know, that was in circulation more than your song. Your song was basically the song for Carnival. And if I could say it now, my Molly's song is what Holy Carnival. You sang Holy Carnival, yeah? But yeah, boy, Molly's song is what, hey, that song they carry Carnival at the back, me boy. Me father's here, boy. But yeah. Volume. What you mean?
Volume.
But the yes we're going on right now. But the flu near volume. Yeah, boy. But the flu near volume. And you know, that is what has happened. Like the most popular tune are like the Road March song, the flow. Let's get the name off of that song. And the flow name volume. So you know what's going on. Baba, yeah, Molly, congratulations. Congratulations. Big up Molly boy. Yeah, that's a big up Molly boy. My father's here.
Jesus Potter!
He still can use.
He'll be all right.
No, I just want to know if he still can, you know.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
Anyway, guys, look here. We don't go on overtime. It's time for us to leave. It's now time for the WINNMedia newscast. So when we meet again next week, Saturday, we're going to see you guys again, all right? We love you. See you.
It's that time again. We gotta say goodnight. You know it's getting late. Tomorrow is another day, my friend. All right, people. It's time to go home. Yep. Losing time. We're ready to head on out. So let's go. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Now you're making me mad. You're gonna make me swear. Get the out of here. Finish up that beer. You might as well call it a night, my friend. You're gonna have
to. You found the sound. 98.9. Win FM.
We now bring you the WINN FM News. The WINN FM News is brought